Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, and it is Wednesday, my droids. Time for Comics with Katarn. Welcome, welcome. This is a first-time read through the brand new comics that were released this week. It's a half reaction video, half dramatic reading, but all Star Wars. We got 3 awesome titles today, starting with Yoda issue number 3. Yoda issue number 6, Starros issue number 3, and then the High Republic Adventures: The Nameless Terror issue number 2. Without further ado, Star Wars Yoda issue number 6. Yoda's doing his best to keep the peace between these two hot-headed Padawans, but, you know, Dooku's over here meddling. Let's see what happens next. The wise Jedi Master Yoda has lived a long life in service to the greater good of the galaxy. After the rise of the Galactic Empire, he now spends his days on the secluded swamp world Dagobah, awaiting an important visitor and reflecting on his many adventures. Star Wars Yoda, Students of the Force, Part 3, The Greatest Teacher. Yoda and fellow Jedi Dooku have taken on the training of a new generation of Padawans at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. After a few sparring sessions, the students are energized and eager to continue their training. The dark visions that haunted the Wookiee Kursish have become overwhelming for the young Padawan, causing him to strike out at a fellow student Gayer, the subject of his dark visions. Written by Jody Houser, art by Luke Ross, The Dream Team. Always speaking to us, the Force is. But do we choose to listen? So caught up in what was, what will be, we fail to notice what is here, what is now. Words of wisdom. Brrr. Why are you acting like this, Kursish? I haven't hurt anyone, and I'm not going to. Brrr. Don't do it. Leave her alone! Blah! Jackson? Gayer, are you... Oh no! Kursish, what are you doing, bro? You're talking like I'm some kind of monster. I'm not the one hurting people. The one attacking their friends. The only monster I see here is you. Oh no. Well, now, Kursish, your insecurity about this has turned you into the very problem you tried to avoid. Oh no. And now Gayer has an actual justified reason to attack you. This is a mess. Look what you've done, Dooku. Look what your meddling has done. Stop this. I was never a threat. No matter what visions you had. Look at them. They are going at it. Mid backflip with the tree splitting like this makes me think of Satele Shan versus Darth Malgus. You know exactly the cinematic I'm talking about. Maybe the Force does guide you, but it guides me too. Bam! Into the tree. Come on, Gayer, don't go too far. Don't go too far with it. There you go. Nice. Break the saber. Neutralize the threat. I don't know what you think is going on here, but if we could just talk about it. Oh, yep. I was gonna say, a Wookiee is never really unarmed. Like, they're massive and strong. No. Having another disagreement, are we? Master! Brrr. Master Yoda, he's... Take care of this, I will. Return to camp. Yes, Master Yoda. Yoda does not look amused, in the slightest. Tell me, what has happened here? It's not true.
sensed the dark side in her, did you? Do you sense it in me, too? Brrr. No, he says. But always present, the dark side is. Not separate from the Force, a part of it. That is the danger faced by all Jedi. Never silenced is the call. Never defeated is that temptation, What temptation has young Gare succumbed to? A vision.
Look at him hanging his head. He knows how weak the evidence actually is. I'm not going to turn. I'm going to be a Jedi.
Seen her turn, you have. And when will this happen, You don't know. And yet, act you did. Tried to strike her down. Your friend. Was it to serve the Force? To protect others? Or did anger drive you? Fear, perhaps? Tools of the dark side are those.
Nice. Way to turn it around.
Unharmed, are you? I think so. Brrr. What do we do with him? Take him back to the temple. Much to learn, he still has.
No, more like this. You must be prepared to move in any direction.
I love his tunic with the little gold trim on it. Now it makes me think of Keller and Beck.
Like this, Master Dooku?
Much better. Ah, it appears that your regular instructor has returned at last.
Continue, please.
I hear there was a bit of excitement during your stay on Corvair.
Make light of it. You should not. Years ago, I spoke to Kursish. Resolved the matter seemed to be.
It seems I, too, underestimated the strength of his visions and their influence on him.
Yeah,
Kursish told you of his visions?
Yes, he came to me in confidence. I gave him the guidance that seemed most appropriate at the time.
Come to me with this. You should have.
Perhaps. But I don't know how much of a difference that would have made, Master Yoda. I've seen the Jedi Council treat those with visions of possible futures as dangerous. I'd hoped for a kinder path for him than Sifo Dyas has faced. I was wondering if that was Sifo Dyas. Man.
And yet dangerous he was. Misled by the dark side.
Perhaps you're right. But if there was indeed any truth to what he saw, it could be that in warning his friend of the potential dark future, he saved her from a terrible fate. Not that it excuses his actions on Corvair, of course.
This is a very fascinating conversation between Dooku and Yoda. And Luke Ross is once again just killing it with the art. Look at this cityscape and then the red glow reflecting in his eyes. Like, you can really tell that he's speaking on one subject but really internalizing another here.
Assuming we understand what the Force is saying without listening first, To dangerous places such thinking leads.
There are aspects of the Force that we may not see eye to eye on, but despite that, I have always believed that you trusted my judgment with the initiates.
I do. Knowingly endanger a student, you would not.
Still, it was a frightening encounter for all involved, I'm sure. But it seems that no lasting harm was done.
Wrong, Dooku was. About many things.
And we're back to the tree.
Master Yoda? Young Gare, is something troubling you? Master Dooku said I should talk to you. I asked him if I could go with him on his next diplomatic trip off-world. You wish to leave the temple? Your training? No responsibility do you bear for the events with Kursish.
I know that, but Master Yoda, can you really tell me that the vision he saw will never come true?
No.
You taught us that being a Jedi means making choices that protect others. Even if Kursish's vision is wrong, this is how I can protect him. Give him a chance. It's how I can keep either of us from going down the wrong path. Keep anyone from getting hurt. If you choose to abandon your training now, a Jedi you will never become. I know, Master Yoda. I know. Visions of the future. Far too often they infect our present. Underestimate their powers over my students, I did. The fears they could inspire. I warned them of the arrogance of having certainty about the future. But did I not fall into the same trap? Believing that because the Force guided me to find the young Gare, bring her to the temple, I knew what she was to become. So certain I was in her future as a Jedi, a different path I had not foreseen. And so, I failed her. She was not the first student I failed, nor the last, but never again. Yoda, you can't ignore me forever. We both know it. To be continued. Nice. Yeah. Luke Ross and Jodie Howder together always produce amazing, visually stunning work. I don't really have anything else to say about this one. Like, it just seems like a very standard Yoda adventure full of weird grammar, you know? Well, what more do you want? It's totally on brand for Yoda. All right. And now we have Sana Starros, issue number 3 by Justina Ireland. Sana is riding a Rancor. Aw yeah, Sana Starros, Rancor Keeper? Let's find out. Sana Starros has made her way across the galaxy, pulling heists with Han Solo, getting mixed up with Dr. Aphra, and everything in between. After a bad breakup, Sana decides to chart a new path. Sana Starros, Family Matters, Part 3. Good times. Upon returning to the Starros family homestead, Sana is greeted by her granny Tia Starros and cousin Arisha, who is pregnant with the first children of the next generation of the Starros family. There's only one complication. The father is Imperial Officer Sorasis Ello, who is not fond of the Starros family and issued an attack on the family's home to retrieve Arisha and have the children born into Imperial care. Following an intense space chase, Sana, Grammy, and Mavira make their way to a rendezvous with Sana's aunt, who just happens to be the deadly bounty hunter, Deva Lompop. Because we're just going to pretend that makes sense. Let's go. Somewhere in the Dalnan sector. I really am sorry to interrupt your evening, Auntie. Nonsense. Family takes priority. So tell me, just how is it the Imperials came to have Avon's journals? Nice little BD droid. Well, I'm afraid when my grandson came to visit, he took them. Wait, is all of this because of Fel? He's an Imperial. Why would you let him in? He's family. Sana, we didn't think he would steal from us. Are you serious? The only person Fel cares about is himself. This is ridiculous. I won't help you fix another of Fel's screw-ups. Damn, Sana, there's some family baggage. Fel being the brother, right? That we have not met yet. Murmur, murmur. Fel. Always Fel. I should have gone to visit my dad's instead. Joru, next. Joru, please. Neat. That bad? The usual. Family, you know? More than just about anyone. I'm Lenitra, by the way. Pleasure. Yes, it is. Cool, she's Pantoran. What brings you to this rock? I have a favor to ask of Mistress Lompop. You? I'm actually not all that sure right now. You know, my ship is very well appointed, and you look like you could use a pleasant diversion. Pretty forward. Hey, look, it's me in the background. You know, that actually sounds really, really nice. Oh, good. You two have met. We'll leave for Han Talos in 3 hours. I thought you said it was too risky. Yeah, I found help. Hold on a moment. I didn't agree to anything. Sana, have another drink and relax. Lenitra? Yes? Tell your friends. Be careful with that one. She's a handful. So she works for you. Everyone here works for me. Most of them just don't know it yet. Nice, that's a good line. Did my aunt and grandmother send you out here? Nope, they told me to leave you be. Something about a hard head. Why do you care? I made a promise a long time ago that I would care for the Starroses as my own. How's that working out? Ha! Depends on the day. Look, I'm not going to tell you to forgive your brother. I personally think grudges are healthy. But think of Arisha. That's not fair. Yeah, well, welcome to the galaxy. Besides, think of it this way. When was the last time you got to steal a Rancor? Her face! You have got to be kidding. Seriously. Hardly. It'll be fun. Tell your friend Jan to meet us on Han Talos. How do you know about Jan? I'm your auntie. I know everything. The King's Ransom. Somewhere in the Corellian sector. I don't want anything. It has been 45 minutes since your last snack. Detecting low blood sugar and elevated heart rate. I'm not a child. Go away. Hello, my dear. Are you ready? Cerasus, finally. I'm about to climb the walls. I am sorry. My work is a necessary distraction. What could be so important that requires a trip to Corellia? Now, my heart, I cannot say, but I have a surprise for you. Oh? Look. Isn't it beautiful? I suppose. This is a really nice shot, actually. I apologize for being a bit forceful in my moods. So you'll start taking my wishes into consideration? Of course! What is this really about? I've been thinking about why you left and priorities. I'm so afraid I'm going to lose you, Arisha. I'm right here. I know, and all I want to do is keep you by my side. We'll head to Neryl's Moon after this stop. Oh, thank you. Everything is going to work out just fine, my love. You'll see. So, she wants him to go to Neryl's Moon because that's part of the manipulation, and that's where she can safely be exfilled by the rest of the Starros clan, hopefully. But honestly, like, he's being so smug, and I know that he's just, like, cocky and arrogant, but I think he also has, like, seen through her plan, and he's, like, playing along a little bit. He does love her, but he does not trust her, you know? We got Rackanax, you're right. He's like, why do I have to listen to this bullshit, man? Work under the bridge. Wild Walena's Animal Adventures, Han Talos. Wait, so you're stealing a Rancor from a zoo? Is this an animal refuge? Prison is more like it. Where's Jand? He's meeting us inside. Whee! Ha ha ha! Yay! Nice. We got a Neimoidian, a Rodian, a Doug. Big ol' holographic Bantha on the gate. That's great. It's cool, too, because a Bantha is totally like a wild, exotic creature, depending on what planet you're on, too. We think of Banthas as common because we've seen Tatooine so many times, but, like, if you grew up on Corellia, you don't know what that is. Han Talos, you've never seen a Bantha. Is making a scene part of the plan? Of course. Now try to look like you're excited to see the bubble sharks. We'll meet you inside. Good luck. Sana, we need to talk. Nah, I'm good. Stop pouting and just listen. I told you I'm good. We get Arisha back, and I'm out. We were going to tell you, but you didn't. You chose Fel. Again. It's not like that. What do you want to see first? Ice skaters? Rag scythes? I want to see a rag scythe. What the fuck is a rag scythe? So, what's the plan? Nice, look at this. We got a Tauntaun, we got a Nexu, we got a Minok up there. No, wait, is that a Varactyl? Oh, the Varactyl too! That's cute. And it's a Falthier from The Last Jedi. Amazing. So, what's the plan? First, we wait for Lenitra to clear the park. Then, we move. It seems like a bad idea. Oh, it is. She's not much for subtlety. Son of Staros, did you see the Massives yet? Oh, nice. Jan, he's a weak way.
Son of Starros, did you see the Massives yet?
What took you so long?
Hello to you as well. And who is this beauty?
Mavira, delighted.
I am Jan. Have you seen the Clayco fish?
No, but I love them. I believe that means it's time to move. Look out! Run! Uh-oh. Oh, look, thalasirens. Very nice.
Blah!
Oh, shit, what? I really should have gone to Dalna. And miss all this? This is amazing. It's horrifying. You know what? It kind of reminds me of the, like, I understand that it has limbs and 3 heads, but this part of it, like, reminds me of, like, the worm from The Rise of Skywalker. The way it has the 3 eyes in a row and the wide mouth. Starfall, get a vantage point and give us top cover from those droids. Jan and Mariva, ready to ships. Sana, with me. We have to stop the Harag Scythe. So that's a Harag Scythe. On it. Keep the bystanders clear. Here you go. Careful of the debris. Where's my grandson? Altree, come back! Oh no. Grandson's about to be a grand snack.
Blah!
Whew, nice. There you go. Be safe. Oh, there's an Acklay. Very nice. Hey, we gotta move! There's no telling what Walina will do if he gets time to retaliate. He's not exactly stable. Did you kill it? Nah, my poison isn't deadly on something that big. Oh, that smell! Yeah, Rancor breeding pens are pretty awful. Dump this on your head. What is it? Juvenile Rancor urine. I thought it might be something like that. No way. If you have a better idea for how to ride a Rancor out of here, let's hear it. When this is over, you're taking me to the spa. Oh, Santa, no. I'm gonna open the gates. When I do, don't move until the Rancor has your scent. Their instinct is to give chase. I'm starting to understand why none of this was discussed beforehand. Just don't get eaten. Your grandmother will have my feathers. I really like this panel. I really like the geometry of it too. The shape of the cells. The nice like size ratio perspective between the Rancor and Sana as well. It's just really cool. Here we go. Please do not eat me. Rawr! Stars. Meep. Wait, Meep? What does Meep even sound like coming out of a Rancor? Meep. There you go. She thinks you're her cub. This is so gross. That's great. Climb on her back and hold on tight. Wait, you aren't doused with urine. Why isn't she eating you? Rancors can recognize a predator. Nice. Okay, now we just have to... What in the 7 hells is that? Oh, sick! I remember that thing from the Clone Wars, when Dengar and Boba and everyone do the train heist. They defend against a bunch of people that try to hijack the train using those. Where is Mavira Starros? I'm here to collect her. Hello, Walina.
Deva, you will not steal my Nussie.
Is Nussie the name of the Rancor? Our contract is void. You weren't supposed to breed the Rancor.
My spectacle is pricey. I needed the money. Will someone please just tell me where Mavira Starros is?
I'll take care of Walina and his friends. Get Nussie to the exit. Got it. I hate Rancor breeding, you criffing fool. Get away! Get away! Halt! Oh, there's a reek back there. They're just showing us all the best animals right now. Wait, what am I doing? I'm on a Rancor. Yeah, I was gonna say, attack! You don't seem very good at this. Guessing you and Walina had a productive chat? People should really listen when I talk. What about the Rancor? Oh, she has a ride. Thanks, friends. Where's Lanicha and Grammy? Good question. Wait, what is happening? I helped Walina build this place years ago. And now, with Deva's help, the Genetian Collective has liberated it. Death to tyrants! Genetian Collective? Like the Syndicate? Told you she was a handful. Also, you reek. Very funny. Sitting on a dewback right now. Look, I get it. Now they owe you a favor. Yes, and now I can help you get your cousin back because family helps one another. Beep, beep, beep. Please tell me this is good news. I just got a message. It's Mom. The bounty hunter has her. If I don't surrender to him in the next 48 hours, she's dead. Ah, crap. We have to save her. Wait, is that the same bounty hunter that just went crashing through a wall like 2 pages ago? And now he has her? How does this work? We have to save her. You Starros is sure of a knack for getting kidnapped. Marl Jibs just messed with the wrong Starros. Great shot of the Raider right there. Love that. Darling, if you'll excuse me. These babies. Hurry back. I have a surprise for you. I love having an excuse to leave, but could you kids stop doing the calenada on my bladder? Blast! But with that pattern, the password is ancient Togruti. The phonetics don't match. Stop suggesting it. Zorna, you are always so dismissive of my suggestions. Because they are dumb. Okay, maybe this is our chance. I know I saw them come down here. Now tell me that isn't Togruti. Well, I see some things never change. Fel, I didn't know you were here. Your cousin is the reason we came to Corellia. I didn't want to miss out on seeing Avon's journals unlocked. Oh, and here he is, the Imperial Starros. I'm glad I heeded your warning. It seems you were correct. Yes, the Starroses are quite predictable. Cerasis, please. Priorities, my dear. Never fear, you will be dealt with. Damn, Fel. Sell out your own family like that. Sana must take on her brother, Fel, or all is lost. But will it be Devalampop who destroys the Starros family? I don't know, I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that Devalampop is in the Starros family. You know what I mean? Alright, that was a cool one, though. And now we come to our third and final comic of the day. Zach, I bet it will end just fine. I bet it's not going to end with any sort of large ramifications. I think Fel's going to leave the Empire, maybe, or die. But I don't think I don't think anyone's going to die, honestly. Except maybe Mavira's husband. Or sorry, Arisha's husband. Alright, Star Wars The High Republic Adventures. The Nameless Terror, issue number 2. The Nameless Terror. Written by George Mann, illustrated by Eduardo Mello. Chapter 2, The Broken Path. So, the creature that hatched from the egg, it didn't affect the others in the same way? Only the Jedi? To Peko, Ambar, and the disciples of the Path of the Open Hand, it was a monster, and a fierce and terrible one at that. Just ask the 3 people it caught up with in the airlock. But to those like the Jedi, people who used the Force, it was the worst thing they could ever have imagined. I like that she's just casually eating Captain Crunch right now while she's telling this story. A thing of nightmare that existed only to consume the living force. Ah, the hunger. Breathe, Sula. Breathe. Zenith. Nice. The rippling vision can't see straight. That's great.
We should have finished her. If that thing gets in, we'll all be finished. Forget about the Jedi. Concentrate on sealing any breaches to the ship.
Paco. Sula! What happened? Zenith? She's okay, I think. She had some sort of reaction to that thudding sound. She's unconscious. Here, sit down. Tell us what happened. I found them. Disciples of the Path. And they did this to you? I can't see any injuries. No, I fought them, but they ran when that thing started banging against the hull. What was it? The same thing that killed those people in the airlock? I think so. All I could feel was its hunger, its need to consume. To consume us? No, to consume the Force itself. The Force? I don't understand. It seeks to feed off the living force within us, and it will obliterate us in its search for sustenance. No wonder you and Zenith reacted the way you did. A Jedi must seem like the perfect prey to a creature like that.
Thud, thud.
It started again.
Meanwhile, Koran, look out!
What?
Die, Jedi!
Rock? What?
Pitiful.
That is kind of pitiful, dude. You got disarmed by a non-force wielder.
Not so powerful now, are you, Jedi? Rah!
Nice.
Whatever you're thinking of doing next, don't. Duh. A Jedi wouldn't kill an unarmed man. No, but I will stop you if you try to attack, and it will hurt. A lot. You okay, lad?
I think so. It just came on like a wave, but it seems to have passed now. What happened, Rock?
I don't know. There was something out there, outside the ship. Something wrong. I've imagined this moment for so long, the day I'd see a Jedi cowed. Beneath all that pomp and arrogance, you're just as scared and lost as the rest of us, aren't you? Find something we can use to bind his wrists, Koran.
We can use this. What is the Path of the Open Hand even doing out here anyway?
The open hand? Our hand is no longer open. It is a fist, and with it we shall strike at those who would oppose us. You believe the Jedi oppose you? On Jeddah, the Jedi proved their hunger for war. I watched as they bent the living force to help them deliver it. And they had the gall to call themselves peacekeepers. So it is that we must stand against them.
So what was that thing outside? A weapon?
That thing is what will bring you so-called mighty Jedi to your knees.
At the same time. It's so hungry. Tried to stay focused. Think of your mantras. Is there anything we can do to help? Find me somewhere away from it so I can think. Moving Master Zenith is a risk. We still need to find medical supplies to treat her, and we need to move. Okay. All right. Then let me just... Ambar! What? Whatever that thing is, it's gonna find a way in. The ship is a wreck. Something will give. Sula and Zenith aren't in any condition to fight. I don't know what it's doing to them, but fixing this is going to be up to us. What about Koran and Rock? From what Sula said, it's probably affecting them the same way. And us? It only seems to be affecting the Jedi. Tell that to the 3 bodies in the airlock. It tore them apart. Alright, so they're not the only ones in danger. But at least we can still think straight. So, we need a plan. And quickly, before it bashes a hole through the hull plates. The metal ones. The ones designed to keep out asteroids and space debris, but apparently not horrendous alien beasties who want to eat Jedi. The hull. That's it! Brilliant, Paco. Are you sure that thing isn't affecting your mind too? What are you talking about? There's residual power in the ship's systems. If we could find a way to channel it, reroute it to the hull, beep, we could electrify the metal plating on the outside of the ship. And give that thing the shock of its life. It may not be enough to stop it, but it could slow it down long enough to buy us some time. X5, you think you could find your way to the engine room? Beep, beep. Good. That's where the most residual power will be stored in the latency circuits. Which means getting past the path disciples that want to shoot us. Right. Then we make sure we're ready for them. But first we need to get Sula and Zenith as far away from the effects of that thing as possible. Go and see the stars, they said. Explore the galaxy, take in new worlds. No one ever told me about exploding ships, monsters that can eat Jedi, and being in constant fear of your own impending death. Fun, isn't it?
Any luck?
There's no power, but thanks to our friend here, the comms are beyond repair. I can probably figure out a way to transmit a repeating distress signal, but it's going to take some time.
Time is something we don't have. We need to warn the others about what's out there, and about what he said.
What did happen on Jeddah? What could turn a peaceful protest group like the Path of the Open Hand into such extremists?
I don't know.
2 warring planets, Irem and Arono, were supposed to sign a peace treaty, but it somehow turned into a battle. Listen, do the scanners still work? Let me look. Yes, they seem to be working. Short range, at least. Why?
See if you can get a read off that thing out there.
Hold on. Beep, 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 beep.
What is it? Whatever it is, it's not giving up. We need to get out there and warn Sula and the others.
But how? If it sees us out there in the open...
We watch the readout until we have a clear path, and then we run. That's how. I know, buddy. It's following us.
Just keep moving. If we can find some sort of hangar or cargo bay, we can stop it getting so close. Look, Paco, over there!
What? Where?
No, over here. A medical kit. She totally just freaked him out.
Thank the Force. Scared me for a minute.
Let's find somewhere quiet where we can use it to treat Zenith. The further away we get from that thing, the better chance she has.
This should do it. We should be safe in here. For now.
Help me find somewhere to set her down. And bring that medical kit.
I have no idea what they are, X5. But they certainly look like huge gemstones.
Yeah, and they're all over the place, too. What is going on?
But they didn't realize they were in terrible danger. Those were
the Nameless eggs. Right. Yeah, worst possible place for them to take refuge.
And now they were trapped in a room with them.
It was the worst possible place they could be. They were sitting on a proverbial time bomb. Beep. We're dropping out of hyperspace.
Perhaps the compelling nature of your story has meant you've experienced the passing of time more acutely. How does the old saying go? Time flies when you're having fun?
I'm not sure it works like that for the person telling the story, Chloe. Hold on. These aren't the coordinates I selected.
You must have been distracted and selected a different destination from the list in error.
Chloe, is there something you want to tell me?
To tell you? No, there's nothing I want to tell you, Ty. There's nothing I want to tell you, Ty. I just want to hear what happened next to Zenith, Sula, and the others. Oh, and a little bit more about X5A too, if you don't mind.
Well, alright. And funny you should ask about X5A, because he and Paco were about to go up against the enemy alone.
Great plan, Paco. Volunteer to go to the engine room alone.
Weep. Yes, I know I'm not alone. I'm glad to have you here, X5. Yes, I know it was the only solution. The others need to stay and look after Zenith. What do you mean that's not what you meant? Oh, thanks, X5. I guess I am the best person for the job. So long as we don't meet any murderous path disciples on our... Wait! Look out! Oh no! It's a Rodian, a Miri Allen, and Jonathan Frakes. Over there! Take him out! And make sure you get the droid, too. X5, is there another way around? No, going outside is not an option. I am not being testy. Look, just find us a way that won't get us killed, alright? What is this dialogue right now? And you're certain this is a good idea? No, of course not. It's a horrific idea, but we need to warn the others. If all the Jedi are as stupid as the two of you, we won't have any trouble bringing your order to a bleak and miserable end. Not nice. Any sign of it, Koron? No. The scanners showed it was still on the roof of the other section, way back towards the cargo bay. Okay, so, on my mark... Run! Oh, they're just making a run for it. Rock, what's happening? Oh god, they're being affected because it's getting closer. I don't know. No! Oh! Koron, fall back! Now! Back inside! Too late. How are you getting along there, X5? Nice. This is making me think of the Mando finale. Holding out for a scomp link. Access tunnels? Get it open now! Geth! No, you killed Jonathan Frakes. There's our exit. Nice work. Okay, X5, follow me. Yeah, I got one of them. In the shoulder. Okay, maybe he's not dead then. No, I don't think it'll put them off from following us. If anything, I think it'll make them even angrier. And probably even more murderous, too. Right. Where do we start? Yeah, I suppose the power regulators would be a good idea. Ambar was right. The latency circuit seemed to be holding a good residual charge. Help me to reroute the Manifold Expressor. I don't know. If this doesn't work, we'll just take things one at a time, eh? Well, then, time to give this a try. It's back. I just hope Paco manages to... Nice! Electrified hull plating for the win! He did it! Paco did it! Yeah, you got it for now, but... like, how are you going to get close enough to physically contain it, you know, without it affecting you mentally? Looks like the others already know about that thing. Now's our chance! Run, lad! It's stirring already. There's no way in! There's a way. Yeah, just fucking cut your way in, dude. Just do it. Honestly. Rock, hurry! End of chapter 2. No! Come on, we gotta know if they make it inside or not at least. Oh, this was great. This was definitely great. I love the glow of the saber. Just adding like that green highlight to his outfit there. Yeah, this was a fun issue. The Nameless Terror is cool. It's giving me vibes of like classic sci-fi horror. Like Alien. Like a couple of new school things as well, like Pitch Black. Actually, I guess that's classic nowadays, right? That movie came out a while ago by now. But just trying to just make a mad dash for it, run to the outside of the ship, like everyone working together, coming up with a plan to repurpose like non-defensive technologies to make it like some sort of like a makeshift defense to fight against a creature that like is literally a nameless terror. Like, yeah, no, very, very cool. High Republic Adventures. Killing it over here. Dark Horse making good use of the new licensing that they have. Cool. Well, thank you so much for watching, everybody. That's all we got for Comics with Katarn today. If you did not catch the beginning of the stream where I was reading the new issue of Yoda, you can catch the replay on YouTube momentarily here. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.